Hi you guys, I'm here with a review and this is going to be on the PMD, the Personal Microdermabrasion system here. And I was contacted by the company to go ahead and give it a shot and try it. So I have to admit that initially I was a little bit nervous because I have seen some bad reviews and I've seen some really good reviews also. I've seen both. So I wasn't sure how my skin was going to react and what was going to happen to my skin. But for me, none of the bad stuff ever happened, thankfully. And it is actually a very positive experience for me. So when you open the box, it's got a couple pieces of documentation. There's some warranties in here. There's a quick start guide. There's also a pamphlet here that kind of tells you a little bit about it, how to use it, and all the other information and how to use the different pieces and different products that they have available to use with your PMD. There's also a CD, and I would highly recommend you check out the CD before you attempt to use it. I have seen good and bad reviews. I can see if you didn't follow what it says and you straight up wanted to just go ahead and try to do your own thing where it could cause some damage, or if you have some sensitive skin, it's a possibility. But if you follow the directions, you watch the video, you read the directions in the little pamphlet, I think you'll be safe and you'll be good to go. So what comes in the box is the device itself. It has this smaller head right here where you can unscrew it, take it off. You can take this little piece off and change the heads, or you can change the size of the tip here because they have the smaller one for your face and then they have the larger one for your body if you wanted to use it for your body. They also have the little bag here of the different size tips. They have different abrasiveness. There's 2 different types. There's also a third one which you can order, but it doesn't come in the kit. And then they have the electrical cord that comes here. It's not battery powered. You do have to plug it in when you're going to use it. And you just take this and you pop it into the little outlet and you give it a 1/4 of a turn, just like that. And it's locked into place. So let me turn it on so you can hear what it's gonna sound like. So it sounds like one of those hair clippers that you use just to buzz your head, or your boyfriend's hair, or your husband's hair, or your kids, whatever. It's not very loud, but it has, you're gonna hear it. It's not a silent device. So, and when you have it, like for instance on this one, you can see that I didn't push the tip in all the way and it's kind of sticking out. You need to make sure that the tip is in all the way before you put the device onto your face, and you can see that there's like a little indentation there, and that's exactly how it should be. Now when you use it, it's like it's kind of scary at first because you think, oh my god, what am I doing? It's just sucking on your face. When you do use it, when you turn it on and you apply it to your face, you're supposed to go in one sweep across your face and just keep moving down. You're supposed to use it in one pass all the way down. You can go up to 2 times, but it's not recommended initially. And just go all the way across your face. Make sure not to go under the eye area or above the eye in your delicate areas. But let me just kind of show you a little bit here on my hand. So you can see how it's taking off the top layer of dead skin cells right there. And this is just the training tip. This is not even the real tip. So I would highly recommend you test it out and see how your skin will tolerate it. Make sure you use the training tip. I'm still using the training tip on my face because my face is, when I use it, I can tell it's like a little bit, I don't want to use the word irritated, but you can tell that I've used some sort of microdermabrasion to my face. Now, it's definitely going to be a lot cheaper than going to the doctor, to the dermatologist or anything like that, and you can do it at home. It's recommended to do it once a week initially, and then you can move up later on. I'm still at once a week right now with the training tip. I don't feel ready to go ahead and move up and use the, I think it's the blue tip that's next. Now for me, I've noticed I can tell a difference in my face. I like to, as soon as I use it, you always make sure you do it on clean skin. And as soon as I'm done with it, I'll rinse my face off with some cool water and apply I use hyaluronic acid, which is excellent to penetrate your skin to help with the moisturization. And I also use some vitamin C, and they're both good to use in combination for hyperpigmentation, which is my issues here that I have on my face and on my forehead right here. And I know that those serums that I apply to my face are definitely I'm getting my money's worth, because my skin is open and it's fresh and it's ready to take in anything that I apply to it. And I go ahead and use a nice moisturizer to help get into my skin, and at nighttime I make sure I use a nice thick one just to penetrate all of my skin and hydrate it very, very well. Now, I have not had any adverse reactions or anything like that. I initially thought that after I used it that my skin was going to be red and irritated and inflamed, and none of that happened. It will be a little bit sensitive for 2 days, and then after that I'm good to go. So like I said, I've been using it once a week for a few weeks now, and I have noticed that my skin is, I didn't have massive breakouts, but I had a little bit of blemishes here and there. And in the areas that I can reach the PMD in, to me, my skin is looking pretty good. It's still a work in progress. My key points of what I'm looking for is to more so reduce my hyperpigmentation. So that is what my focus is on, and hopefully it's going to be a lot less. Now, just because they sent this to me to do a review, it does not reflect my opinions of it. If anything bad happened, I would definitely tell you about it. But I did not have a bad experience with this. I am actually quite surprised that I had such a good, pleasant experience. Like I said, I was a little bit nervous, but and I thought that maybe I was gonna burn my skin or something like that, but none of that happened. I just know that my skin was definitely ready to have some products put on there to absorb right in there. I think it's perfect for that. If you're looking for something to help penetrate your skin, this definitely gets your skin ready to apply what you need to apply to your skin. I've noticed that is a big help. Now, if you're interested in this, I will have a coupon code down below. It's going to be A190 for 25% off your PMD device. So I'm just so excited that I'm going to be able to get rid of this hyperpigmentation. I know it's less in combination with my serums that I'm using and the PMD. I hope you found this review helpful, and thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you again in another video. Bye.